Hey guys, it's Ginny Silver, and today I'm going to show you how to get a business license in San Diego, California. A business license is also known as a business tax certificate. It's essentially a registration that you file with your city, and you are going to be paying a specific tax to that city for having a business in operation. Now, this is not your only thing that you need to do in order to register your business fully and legally. This is just one step of the process. First, I want to make sure that you have, number one, registered your DBA, your doing business as statement. This is going to be a separate registration done with your county clerk recorder's office. You want to do this registration first because you want to make sure that whatever business name you want to be operating under is approved and registered with the city before you file all that additional paperwork using that name, because it would be awful to go back and have to change it all after all the paperwork is done. Number two, you want to make sure that you have obtained your seller's permit. If you're going to be selling tangible goods, you're going to have a warehouse holding those goods in California, you're going to be having customers in California, then you need to be registered with the CDTFA, the California Department of Tax and Fee Administration. The seller's permit needs to be obtained second in the process after you get your DBA, because your seller's permit number is going to be noted on your business license application. Now, once you have done those first two steps, then you are ready to apply for your business license. Step in any business registrations that you're going to do for your business is you're going to head to CalGold, CalGold.ca.gov. So first we're going to select our city and our county from the drop-down menu, or you can type it in. And next you're going to enter in your business type. For example, I'm going to enter in photography and select photographic services right there. Click search, and what CalGold is going to do is it's going to give you a full and complete list of all of the potential business registrations, licenses, and permits that you would need to obtain for a business within that city, county, and industry. If you need to register your DBA, if you need to obtain any other specific permits for your business, you can locate all of that information right here, included with the website of where to obtain it. Today, we're going to be applying for a business license, so we're going to locate that right here, and then we're going to click through to the website. Now, CalGold is great, and you need to be able to reference a lot of the information on that, but unfortunately, you will bump into a few of these outdated links. So I am going to go ahead and include the business license application website correct and active link in this video description for you. Now, you have two different options here. You can either apply online and do the application online from your computer, or you can print the application and mail it in. They're all the same questions, but do whatever is most convenient for you. For the purpose of this video, I'm going to go ahead and pull up the PDF version of the application because it's a little easier to go through the different sections with you if I can just have the full page here readily available. First up, you are going to be answering what type of business ownership you have. This is going to describe the type of business entity that you have. The most common are going to be either a sole proprietorship or an LLC. If you are a single person operating a business that has not formed a separate business entity, such as a corporation or an LLC. If you formed a corporation or an LLC already by filing that additional paperwork with the California Secretary of State, you definitely would know that you did so. If you have not formed that additional paperwork and formed an LLC or a corporation, then you're going to be selecting sole proprietor. A sole proprietor is when you and your business are one and the same. So you're going to go ahead and click sole proprietorship. Next, if you're a home-based business, you need to check this box right here. If you are a home-based business, then your residential address must be listed as the business address. Now, if you do not have a separate office space and you are not wanting to list your home address here on this application and have it on public record, then you will first need to obtain a virtual office service that allows you to use that address as your registered business address. I have a video on how to do this, but it is a separate step that you'll need to do before this application. So you're going to enter in the business owner's name, your business phone number, fax number if you have it, email address, and your business address. Keep in mind, once again, your business address is going to be either your home address, a separate retail, studio, or office space address where your business is operated, or an official virtual office address that allows you to register a business to it. You may not use a PO box, and you may not use a virtual address that does not approve registering a business to that address. Next, you're going to enter in your business mailing address. Now, this can be a PO box, it can be your personal home address, or it can be a completely separate address. Next, you're going to enter in your business's start date as well as the total number of employees in San Diego. Next, under federal tax ID number, you're going to be entering in your EIN number that you can obtain for free for your business from irs.gov. This takes about 2 minutes to get. It is super fast, easy, and free. Do not pay a third-party service for this. Sole proprietors are technically allowed to use their personal social security number in lieu of an EIN because you and your business are one and the same. However, I highly recommend getting a free EIN, an employer identification number, from irs.gov. Even if you don't have employees, getting a separate tax ID number for your business makes it so that you do not have to use your social security number in this paperwork. Next, if you're going to be selling tangible products, you're going to enter in your seller's permit number here. This is going to be a separate document that you apply for and receive from the CDTFA, the California Department of Tax and Fee Administration. If you have not yet done that, I have a separate video available that shows you how to get a seller's permit. Next, enter in your detailed description of your primary business activity and any secondary business activity. This can be simply describing what your business does, sells, or services that you provide. Next, you're going to be entering in your names of your owners, partners, or corporate officers. Next, check any of these specific business regulated activities that might apply to your specific business. In many cases, none of these will apply, but make sure you read through the list and check any that do. Next, you're going to be asked about fire survey questions. If there are going to be any hazardous chemicals or fire hazards, then you have to note them here. And finally, you are going to sign this and date it. When you are done, you're going to submit the application by mail to this address. You must include a check for $38 made payable to the city treasurer. Now, this amount is subject to change. If you're watching this video and it is not the year 2024, then this fee might have been increased over time. Next, they state, please allow up to 2 weeks for receipt of your business tax certificate. Lastly, when it comes time to renew that business tax certificate, you can do so online on this website. Lastly, I want to invite you to join the California Entrepreneurs Collective, where you can get instant access to a wide variety of tools, action plans, templates, and guides for starting and growing your California business. Click the link in the description to learn more.